Filming.
Hello.
Oh my god, my long COVID is killing me. It's really over for me. I started filming because I'm looking across the street here, and it's funny because I just did a video yesterday going back over the Blue Beam event I saw here one day with you. How long was that? Like 3 years ago? 4 years ago we saw that?
3 years.
And it was right here. We came out one day walking to her work, and we came out, and right where all the thick cloud is right there was a mountain range that didn't belong there, just hanging in the sky.
Oh, it's getting lighter right now. Do you see how it's disappearing?
Yeah, but it occupied, remember, it occupied like that same space?
Right here.
Yeah, it was just mountains in the sky hanging there. They were green. They looked solid. They didn't look like hologram mountains or anything, remember?
It's getting lighter on that side. I don't
Yeah.
know, because the sun's coming out.
Look at how it sweeps though. See how it sweeps up there? That's weird. And every day, you know it's fun.
Yeah.
That, where the cloud is where the clouds are.
Yes.
Not in the sky, not over here, not anywhere else, just right here like a wall. Every day. Every day. And one day, instead of the clouds, there were no clouds, there were mountains. Big green mountains that don't belong there. And remember all the people that were out here, and I don't think anyone gave a fuck.
But they're too busy.
There was one guy fishing that kind of was looking at it.
Maybe everyone's on their phone.
It was weird because... Oh yeah.
It is slowly getting light and disappearing.
That is... Look at how weird that is. I'm going to try to zoom in on that because it is weird. Look at that. Look at how thick that is. That looks solid. Like, what the fuck is that? But, I mean, at least it looks like a cleaning... No, it wasn't morning. It was nighttime. You were working late shift. It was like 5 o'clock, right? In the afternoon. We came out, and just there they were. Big, giant green mountains hanging in the sky. I took photos of them, and of course I don't have the photos anymore. They were on my Instagram and my Facebook, but I'm always getting banned from those places, so I lost my account and didn't think to save it. But I had a bunch of pictures and no one was impressed by them. I remember putting them on X and putting them on even poll. I gave them to a guy here that's a researcher, and everyone was like, yeah, that's cool. It's like, no, you don't understand. Those things don't belong there. But I think unless you live here, right, and you see that every day, they don't... Seeing the mountains in the sky doesn't mean anything. Look how solid that looks. I don't know, like, I could obsess over that, like, way too much. But I was out here yesterday, and I did a video talking about how we saw the Blue Beam thing a few years ago. I just did it yesterday. I didn't post it because it was like, surprisingly, I have some kind of quality control here. Yeah, when I brought the video up, it was too slight. There wasn't much to it. It's just me reiterating that story. And I already have like 5 videos about it. Because it's pretty amazing. I mean, this was before the lockdowns and all that crazy kind of shit. So up to that point, that was pretty crazy seeing that. And then I walked you to work, and as I'm coming back home, it was still in the sky, and it stayed in the sky until like until nighttime came. No cop, guys. It's a cop. He's going somewhere too.
Weed.
Yeah, I smell weed too.
He probably smoked some.
Right. Yeah, the 3 smells here are pea, pot, and plumeria. That's right. I always want to say pulmonarian.
So all PPP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 3 P's of Waikiki. Yeah, man, that's... Even the days when, well, every day, there's just clouds and they're right there, but they're never like this solid looking. Let me just keep you trained on it. That's fucking bizarre looking. Maybe it doesn't translate well on the camera now, but it's fucking crazy. It looks like thick. Whatever. Am I overselling this thing? I might be. I just think it's weird because yesterday I did the another video about how we saw what I believe to be a Project Bluebeam demo. Now I know they have a lot of tech like that at Pearl Harbor, from what I understand. You know, I don't know for sure, but I know they have HARP tech. They have this other thing that can create earthquakes, from what I understand, of course. You know, and a bunch of other freaky shit. So having Bluebeam there wouldn't be a stretch at all. And I think the reason they have a lot of this stuff here is because it's far enough from the mainland, so it's safer to fuck around with that stuff here. It's cold out, isn't it?
Very cold.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. You're beautiful. You're double beautiful. We actually do that kind of stuff, walk around the house though.
1,000 times a day.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And it only makes us feel better.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people that have been together as long as we have that are still together.
Period.
You know what I mean? Like even like people that were married and stuff, and I know very few. Anyway.
Yes.
What the fuck are they doing here? Siding the building.
Yeah.
Painting.
Painting.
They're gonna start painting ours soon.
Although it's really lighter.
What is this space? This space has appeared in my other videos where they had the crying. You remember the crying boy sign down there?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah, I saw it.
But that face was all over it. It must mean something, or locally it must be some kind of yeah, it's somebody's tag. But yeah.
Maybe it was almost.
Right. I'm so fascinated with that cloud cover there. Yeah, that's
nice
crazy.
to come out at night like that.
What is it?
It was nice to come out that early.
When?
Just today.
Oh, today? Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, not to go work, but just to be with you.
I like filming in the morning because there's no one around.
You should start exercising.
Yeah, I'm out here all day. But you know, when you come home from work, you're burned out. But we should still, you should still
walking.
Yeah, and you should do more videos with me because that's other things to talk about. Oh, I showed you, Nia, that thing about the blaming the unvaxxed for not telling us.
Yes.
So
Ridiculous.
I'll put that on the screen. I saw this last week, and I didn't think it would blow up in anything, and it did. It kind of caught on. Now a lot of people are talking about it, they're sharing it. The site itself, it's like forget the name of it, QT something, TQ something. It's not a parody site per se, or as the French say, Percy, but it's like a low-key troll site. Like it's lifestyle stuff, like top 5 signs he's cheating on you or something. So it looks like it could be legit. It's a legit article, like someone wrote it, but I think what their purpose is to troll conservatives or it's a Team Blue kind of operation, and I think the idea is to troll Team Red into becoming outraged about it, and that's kind of their deal. So it's a real article, and it's a real editorial written by a real person, but its purpose is to get like people upset. But the thing is, like, even if it was meant to just be provocative, I can see that happening. Like, I can see them making that jump to that, as far as saying, well, it's still your fault, you know what I mean? Because you saw how they were.
Manipulative.
Yeah, I mean, wanting to have two like classes of citizens. They wanted us in a camp, and they don't seem like the kind of people that are going to take responsibility. There's somebody behind us. I can't hear when people come up behind us. I didn't see that jogger. Wow, he was an actual jogger too. That's funny. I didn't think of that till now. Yeah, I could see them doing something like that, like keeping the blame toward the opposite side, like the people they don't like, and just shifting the narrative to something else, but still keeping the blame on the other side. But it is kind of funny, like our blood is on their hands. And someone had posted it. It was Elusive Truths YouTube channel, and he posted that thing, and then he just posted all these images of his bans on social media for sharing information. I got a week ban here for talking about the coup and the cure. So it's like, even if you wanted to tell people, right, you couldn't, because they would kick you off almost any social media. And then IRL, if you tried to tell someone, they would fucking call you a conspiracy theorist and a schizo and tell you crazy. So there's no way to tell them. It's horrifying. I mean, you know, I used to walk around the house holding my head.
Because they control the media.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah,
So we're going to be wearing tinfoil hats.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do. And to have to watch that happen is a fucking nightmare. I mean, you know, I'm always fucking tweaking out about that shit with you around the house. Like, watching this happen, it's like a bunch of people tied to a train track, like in the meme, and you can only watch. You can only watch them get run over. Now, of course, there's the system tools theory as well. How many of the people are actually people and all that stuff. But yeah, it's been hard to watch, especially with the kids. You know, I'm sorry, Bob.
No, I want you to go first. I don't want to block your channel.
Yeah, my totally pro angles. No, I'm getting better at holding. I'm getting way better at holding the camera. The early ones look like Michael J. Fox kind of camera work, which is not nice, but it's true. Now I've got it like this now, so it's good.
We're not going to be canceled. We're expired.
Oh yeah. No, I think I've heard jokes like that before.
No, I heard you can't say stuff. No, I heard you cannot use the word ghetto. You didn't know.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I can't keep up.
Yeah, ghetto. Like.
Why?
You can. Yeah, they said that.
Like as in Warsaw ghetto, like Germany.
No, ghetto.
Oh, I know. I know what it means. I'm just saying,
Right,
like rhetorically,
no.
like you can't.
Says
who though?
Retard, ghetto.
I use retard every day.
Younger generations.
Huh. Well, I mean, it's not about protecting anyone. It's about controlling speech.
Yes. Pretty soon you can't say.
Yeah, you won't be able to say anything. Yeah, it's pretty transparent, I think, that.
Freedom of speech. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's
They've been wanting to take that since the beginning.
These kind of things always start with something that sounds good to everyone. Like, okay, everyone's like, no N-word. It's like, that's good. But, you know, we shouldn't say that, fine. And then it becomes, well, no this word.
Right.
And then no that word. And the next thing you know, it's like,
since when ghetto was such a
here's a list of what you could say.
Yeah, it's bad.
Well, yeah, there's like, yeah, no, that's used in a lot of things. It's used in a lot of music. In the ghetto superstar.
Yeah, you can't say ghetto.
Ghetto blaster.
I understand though. You shouldn't call someone retard when they're mentally challenged, but I call myself retard.
Yeah, me too. I don't.
Like,
I'm
you
fine.
can't say that word.
I say retard all day
You're gonna
long.
be
It's fine.
canceled.
It's
I'm
fine.
like, dude, I'm gonna be expired.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm not even worried about cancel.
The word ghetto, and I believe, if anything, they are being touchy about it now because of its relation to inner city and Black Americans. But the word ghetto existed way before that. That's just what it was. It's just about controlling speech. It's about controlling speech. 17 seconds. Let's make this one.
We can do this.
We can do. I like how bus road here is just like, it's like, dude, you can't wait 6 seconds. Those people, those guys have absolutely no patience, so.
Yeah.
That's the thing that kills me though, is we have the right away, it's our turn to go, and the guy's acting like he's doing us a fucking favor.
Irritated.
Yeah, like, ugh. I can't, I'm not gonna let people aggravate me already.
Oh,
It's
no.
too early for that
It's
shit.
too beautiful.
What do you think about this building, huh?
Oh, no.
Yeah, interesting, right? I'm not gonna go into it. We've already covered this. It's settled science. You know, we've already covered this. It's a fortress looking of a place, though. Okay, grab a Red Bull when you get there. Or is anybody there? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
No.
Not at the store, I mean.
No,
I'm gonna
not
pop
today.
in. Yeah.
Not today.
Okay.
You can take that off. Though.
I'll just put something over it.
Yeah.
I can put something over it.
Not today. I'm sorry.
I didn't even think of that. That's the thing about doing videos here. Like when I'm walking and talking, I kind of forget that I just get comfortable. You know, I just start talking like I'm walking with a friend or something. So I don't think about what I'm saying sometimes. I mean, I never, you know, say anything too crazy. Of course, I know where the.
That point, I think.
Yeah, but, oh, for some of the stuff, sure, for some of the conceptual stuff, but I mean, something that would get me in trouble or legally in trouble, I don't do that, you know, I stay away from that stuff.
Alright, just some stuff you don't want to.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know better, I know better. But the thing is, when you're, you know, walking around talking, half hour, 45 minutes, you kind of forget. People forget. They forget they're hiding behind an eminence front. It's an eminence front to put on. Eminence front.
You know you get one safe, baby.
Bing, bang. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna head off this way. I love you too. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
That was
Just let
that
me
was
know.
very awkward.
I know. Chin kiss. I love it.
Bye, Mom. Love you. Yeah. I'll text you when I'm at the house. Yeah, this is the best time to be out here. Just no one around. I saw another a channel very similar to mine, except the guy seems a bit smarter and can articulate much better than me. But he was interviewing this homeless woman that lives, or that, you know, is around here on the beach on Waikiki, and she had a lot of interesting things to say, man, about her struggles here as a homeless person. She's been out here 40 years. She's like a middle-aged woman. I'm gonna say early 50s maybe. And she went into, she's talking about the cops, and she goes into this thing about them, how they're Freemasons. And like, yeah, I mean, that's something I don't really focus on or think about too much, but I think for the most part, there's kind of some kind of connection in every police force of Masons, I would assume. Not just assume, I would bet anything. How high up the ladder they are, it's probably dependent on the person, and I'm sure there are people in every police force that are not Masons, but I know there are. And it sounds like she knew some stuff, so I'd like to, maybe later on I'll go down there and see if she's around there. It was only a couple days ago that it was posted, and it was down at the beach part. But I'd like to hear what she has to say about that, how she knows that. I guess she's had some trouble with them. I guess they were after her or something. You don't want that. You don't want that. Yeah, I was going hard on them for a while, but when I saw them do that arrest that night, I just kind of felt bad. I kind of felt bad because there's outliers and everything. You know, like I'm always saying about the JQ and other stuff like that. You can't paint the whole group with one brush. And I know there's the argument to be made, well, if they condone this other stuff, then they're evil by proxy too. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I have law enforcement in my family, and they're cool like that, like you know, and friends that are law enforcement, and I don't know. I don't see them like doing some of the evil shit that cops get caught doing. You know, I don't see my uncles doing that or my cousins doing that. Maybe, you know, maybe I'm naive, but yeah. So I saw them struggling with that dude. He was a big guy too. Oh, just fucking smacked the phone. And it wasn't like an over-the-top response. Like usually these guys do that over-the-top response. Like if someone's sleeping in the park, there's like fucking 12 cruisers there. But yeah, there was just like 2 cars, and there was some of the officers must have been walking, because there was like 6 or 7 of them there. It wasn't a spectacle. And my wife pointed out the mental health professional that was with them from the state. So that's kind of a new thing, and that's a good thing, because it keeps incidences down where, you know, they accidentally probably light some guy up because he's having, you know, a breakdown or something. Because that happens. I mean, if you don't understand someone that's suffering from mental health issues, you know, it's hard to judge. And it's tense, I can imagine, when you're out there anyway. You know, and then you get some guy lunging at you. And of course they're going to shoot him. I mean, what the fuck? But to have someone with them that can identify guys that may be having a bit of a meltdown that aren't necessarily, you know, a murderer, it'd be good. It'd save some lives. It's tough. It's a tough job, man. I can't, you know. I don't like being judgy prick, man. You know, it sucks. I don't want to be that way. And plus, that's not really the thing I like focusing on too much. I was watching some of those amendment check guys last night, and there's some real dick cops out there though too. Like a few of the ones I was watching, they were trying to cover up something, but in both cases, the audit check guy, his stuff was still running. One dude, they confiscated all his stuff. He's being arrested for really nothing, and they had all his stuff back at the station, like 4 laptops and 5 phones. He was doing a YouTube live stream, and when they arrested him, like for nothing really, he didn't have time to turn it off. So the stream was running the whole time, and they just start tearing into him because he was a disabled guy, and they start like making fun of him because he only had like one arm, and they're making all these jokes about cops and saying some really nasty shit about him. They're all laughing, and then you hear the phone ring in the office, and the person on the other line is like, when you confiscated all the devices, and they're like, yeah, and they're like his live stream is still going out right now, and everyone can hear everything he's saying. And the woman's response was just like, oh. And it was just all quiet, you know. Great shit. But yeah, so, I mean, yeah, of course there's fucking evil ones out there. But, I don't know, you gotta try to take people on a case-by-case basis, man. It's not about fear. It's about fairness, you know. That's a nice fucking bumper sticker to leave us off with right now. Don't blame the teacher, blame the school. There's another one.